Da-da-da-da. Okay, cool. What's up, Culture Drop? It's your pal Galen. This video is about collecting some data if you are a company. And this is what I want to say about this. Here's some data I think is important for companies to collect. And I don't think a lot of companies collect this data. And I'm like, you're missing out on something that's important here, especially right now in this talent war where it's hard to find employees. Like hiring and attracting people is like hard to do. And it's really important that we're getting good people. So here's what. I think every company should be keeping track and recording every single person that applies to work for your company, whether you hire them or not. What questions did they ask you in the interview? What did they ask you? If all the questions are about culture and employee experience, that is something you need to know. What are people asking about? And make sure, right? And not just like, oh, here's this data, here's a bunch of things. Look at all of those questions, collect them, and be constantly evaluating them to say, what does this mean? Are we addressing the things that are important to people? These are the things that people want to know when they're wanting to work for your company. So we should be keeping track of these questions and understanding them and looking at them comprehensively to say, do we need to make changes? Are we addressing these things in the interview process proactively before people are asking these questions? Because these are things that are on people's mind. And like, these are the factors that like people decide whether or not to take a job because of these things. So collect that data, start recording it every single time somebody asks a question in an interview. Record that, put it down, have somebody look at that data and evaluate it and be like, are we addressing these things? Really important and like just a piece of something I think is really valuable to you. You need to know what people are asking about. If they're asking about culture all the time, like focus on culture. Remember that like Fruit Ninja game where fruit flies up on the screen and you like chop it and you try to chop as much as you can? Thanks for watching and tuning in. Subscribe to our channel. We put a lot of content on here. You can also subscribe to the Culture Drop mailing list and get these emails in your inbox every Tuesday morning. Follow our social media channels. Put a lot of free content out about just being more awesome and building great teams.